Click play and see if he works again. Need a crying baby demon. This was the... What's it do when people respond to the sound of it crying and come up and investigate? That has to be part of its trap, right? We can do that if it's part of its trap. Set running 2 if needed. What? Active safe zone has not been assigned. Need to assign it. Set running 2 if needed. What a pain in the butt. There's no active safe zones. Game barely started, but some units are starting to panic at the very beginning of the game, before the first frame runs, because his panicking is set true. What? It's not. Why did that happen? No maximize. Play. What's gonna happen to this guard right here? Do they have their current behavior set alert, and so they're rolling a random behavior? He's panicking now. Looks like yes. Stop. Points of fear, empty. Hiding houses, keep. Animator. Where's it at? Current behavior undetermined. Alertness level. Where's current alertness level? That's got to be set to alert. Enemy type guard. What is it on? Emotion handler? Yes. Guard, cautious. Neutral. Apply. Cannot do that. Revert, then, and open prefab and fix that too. Eat them whole. Or the scream is like a banshee. Or if you were a wizard, programmer, and artist, you could spawn tentacles to grab and flail on onlookers and tendrils. How hard would that be? If I had to guess how long it would take me, so crying demon baby goes to somewhere that's like, it detects that there's people within 100 range, or within crying radius. And so it stops whenever there's like up to 4 targets within crying radius and just starts crying. And if those people respond, I can still leave it up to them. Then whenever the first one is within melee range, then that's when it attacks, and then tentacles come grab everybody else. Okay. All right. That's how we do that first part. I can make that easy enough. How do I make tentacles actually grab people and flail them around like crazy? How long would that take me to do when I've never done it before? It would probably be too much to do it on the physics system, so I should probably do it in code. So I should fake the tentacles, draw them with some kind of shader, and in that case, how long will it take me to make a new attack so that it has a very large radius, and for every one hit, it applies a new effect. And the new effect, I just add a new script, and the new script is called make a tendril grab this thing and shake it all around. And I set the same flag that Ant Demon sets when he grabs somebody, like inert, like you're frozen. You can't run or move or set new destinations or attack right now unless you've got a ranged target. Somebody's in range for other reasons. Anyway, grab them, set that status, and then just flail them around. If I had a shader, it's the shader part that could be 2 hours, that could be 20 hours. I have no idea how long it would take to get a shader to actually look like a tentacle coming from the ground doing the moving around. But I could get somebody to move around, just shake them in a random direction, apply some random forces to them in like probably 5 hours total. I mean, making that whole attack do all of that for a new demon type, 5 hours, I feel like. What does that demon do if it's a big fight? Like, there's an attack squad looking for demons, and it's laying there crying, so they start to come this way, but then your other demons are there too, and they just start fighting. Does it keep crying, hoping somebody comes near within melee range and finally triggers its tentacles, or does it just get up and walk towards him and then go again? We gotta think about how's it gonna work in a siege too. Is something I gotta remember to think about too. Wouldn't be hard to put a max, like it can up to 8 tendrils, so that it can't just kill like 50 people at once doing that. But Rat's Tail sitting on the desk for an hour, not coding, not good. Get that Eye of the Tiger looping. You need the link. No, that's just my last FM stats. I got the link. Take away your very last excuse. There you go. And then you right click and go loop. Unless you want stats like me, and then you need 2 extensions, auto refresh and last FM scrobbler. If you're not listening to the Tiger and you're still not getting work done, well, I can only blame you. You could have taken that first step. If you were serious, at least try it once, right? Just to shut me up. I'll be so happy if it catches on with anyone else besides me. Okay, guard. What else was missing was his current behavior. Scroll all the way down to here. He set cautious. That's wrong. Neutral. Preference ranges. At least we don't have numbers in here. Okay, fine. Probably because the keep wasn't setting any of those. It was setting neutrality to at least cautious, though. Hopefully that fixes that. Current behavior undetermined should be good, too. And... alright, anything else? Hopefully that's enough. See if this dude comes and talks to me again. Hey, what's up, Bix Plays? Hey, what's up, Moneybags? What's going on? How you doing? What you been up to?
I remember this
I've been doing the same thing as always. Just working and more working. Pretty much that. Sometimes I eat food. Good, he's working again too. Awesome. Let me make sure he'll knock on my door if I don't open the door too fast. Because it needs to work all the way around. Because he wanted to know how well the games he was making worked with Proton. Interesting. What is Proton again? You did some simple game tests for him, though. How'd those go? Moneybags, what you been getting done? Something, right? What project you putting time into lately? Looks like this guy's working. Good. I'll call that fixed then. I should test, let me do a full test and see if 12 people will actually spawn out of the keep. It'll be funny if they do.
This was the day it all began.
Went well. Nice.
8 shoes total.
Unassigned exception, safe zones, enemy controller not assigned. Dang it. For each nearby safe zone, and you're complaining that you actually went into, there was none? There were none. Oh, so this isn't a null list. But it does have null elements in it. That's what's up. Active safe zones list needs to be cleared. Man, I messed this prefab up in so many ways. Just by dragging it into a slot it shouldn't have been in. Open the guard again. Go to active safe zones list. We have 3 items and they're all empty. That's the problem. Clear these. This should be fine too, I think. How many more errors am I gonna find with this prefab? So far, it's been 3 or 4 more than I would have guessed.
I got a question. Is it hard to breathe with your face all mushed up like that? What was that?
Yeah. That actually went well.
If I ever had.
Alright, and the next thing Shablo would do, because he gave me a lot of really good tests lately. I don't know if he'd actually sprint until he's at max speed and then jump. I haven't made the jump cost any stamina yet though, so it's pretty sure this is the fastest way around. Besides pressing the cheat button and flying. Little man's just stretching his lungs. Just practicing.
Your demons are exhausted. Lead them away from battle to recover strength.
Only ran into one bug, and it was just caused by not having a font installed. Simply installing the font fixed it for how easy the games were to get working. It was actually quite easy. All you did was add the installer to Steam and force the installer to use Proton, and remove the installer from their Steam list, and exe for the actual game Steam, force that to use Proton, and everything just worked. Wow. Sounds complicated, but like you totally know how to do it.
Find them more food.
Nicely done.
I'm gonna be sick.
So I put in a mechanic recently where all portals will take pity on you and give you one extra demon each.
Try leading them away from battle.
And it made a cheesy... You feel like your demon would have been here by now. He might be exhausted and not catching up because he's too tired. Oh, he's getting wrecked. He's got so many people after him. Holy crap. He's not gonna... When he's falling back, he's not recovering stamina either, I think. Or maybe he is, but at a reduced rate.
No,
No,
demons,
he's dead.
Chaos dies. The portals will take pity on you,
no
I'm
problem.
sure.
You love the back of the Renditions of Awakening shirt. Thanks. I just gotta go this way. What I need to do is test if 12 people indeed will get launched out of the keep to defend it. Because I just put in a new number that should do that. I think I might need some kind of outline shader to help you see your demons and to help you see meat and stuff on the ground. Things that you can pick up, which is pretty much just meat. Give them an outline would help. Give your demons an outline would help.
The keep has received its first eyewitness account of demons running.
The words too, because against the sky you just can't see them until they're highlighted.
After 2 demon reports, most keeps will start signaling something is wrong.
Pathfinding breaking?
With another demon report received, the keep spurs into action.
Where'd my other demon go? He's fighting over here. I think I broke my stuns. I think I made him a trigger at some point, and they're not really working. Like, this dude's not ever getting stunned, is he? He makes that big noise. It should be a stunning blow. I think it's just getting interrupted. Alright, they don't see us yet. Oh, he's leaving. Sweet. This could be the time to get back up. Come this way, demons. To help me survive this. Plus the pathfinding, like, it looks like people are just getting stuck more than they should. More than I wish they would. That one's gonna die. Both dead. Alright. Two at once? Alright. They gotta generate at least one more portal's worth of kill though. Where are they? Oh, they got a lot of fighting to do. Spheres, what's going on? I'm testing some stuff, practicing some stuff, fixing some bugs, and trying to get another demo version built, so pretty much exactly the same as always. What's up with you, Spheres? How you been? People in my channel should know about Spheres by now. What's up, Kerbal? How you doing? Just in case they don't, here's where they can check more out about Spheres. Getting stuff done all the time. Spheres, what do you do for motivation? People are asking me, and then they're not liking that all I can do is recommend Eye of the Tiger. How about some other points of view? This is what you were messing around with today? Let me take a quick look. Oh, tile system for a game board for a campaign map? Can I test something? Yeah, sure. What? Kerbal, you're trying to make me a demon too? We gotta talk about more, but if you just want the next step, like, I mean, I don't know if I give you the full disclaimer yet about helping me out, because I can't guarantee that your work will be put in the game. Can't guarantee I won't cut it later. stuff like that. I mean, you've heard it for the other assets too, but a demon is a bigger thing than the other stuff. Like if there was something, yeah, it's just bigger in general. So if you're willing to go through a few iterations, like that's what Shablow's doing with me, sending me early pictures of what him and his wife are working on to make me a new demon, and helping it come in along the way. Part of what makes me even more hesitant for yours, and it's not really hesitation, it's just, I mean, yeah, it's hesitation. I don't want to waste your time at all. But also because yours is four-legged, which means I cannot do the rigging and skinning. Like, you have to take care of all of that too, and the animating, probably. Maybe I can help with animation afterward, but I mean, that's a lot of work. That's a ton of work. And that means, like, what if I need new animations 6 months from now? You already rigged it and it's working? Skinning too? Made a hit animation? No problems. The big animations I need every demon to have is walking, running. Okay, I will. Walking, running, and then the different attacks that they're gonna have. But you just booted up the game and encountered a problem. Press escape and turn master volume all the way to 0. Oh, you still hear ambient? Is that what you're that's what you're talking about? We still have some ambient volume coming in. That shouldn't be the case. What's the reason for that? It must be enviro effects pointing to not my normal audio sources. Is that not what you were seeing, Shablo? You still hear music in that case. Oh, on your end. Alright, let me fire the build up and see if the build is different from what Unity's doing. Or wait, no? You hear rain. Okay, yeah, that's enviro. Interesting. I hadn't thought about that. I thought I had it plugged into an audio source that was underneath the master, but maybe not. Let me go to light, enviro skylight. And what do we have? Is audio in here? Yes, it is. We just have thunder stuff, SFX prefab, SFX holder. What is this talking about? Here we've got some stuff. Audio source. Here we have some audio sources. Output audio mixer group missing. Missing. All right. Somebody actually using it? Yes. Audio source, weather 1. So we have my function, weather 1, plays audio out of audio source, this one. And this one's output is nothing. Loop is true. And it's just using these settings. And it's 2D. So none of the 3D settings mean anything. It just is that loud and it's not underneath master. If I go like this and I just assign this to a group, it should fix it. Let me stop the play and see if I can fix it for real. I was doing okay though. I mean, unless 12 guards came out of that keep. I didn't see if they did. I think they should only come out whenever the keep gets attacked, so I'll test that next still, but audio source, all of them, including zone, all of you are now going into the sound effects. Low priority. Weather. Let's go sound effects for everybody, but then I'll change ambient 1 and 2 to be underneath ambient. And that might fix it. Let's find out. I hope so. The ambient volume slider doesn't work. That may be the same problem. Yeah.
This is where my conquest began.
There's like a different amount of ambient. Yeah. It's subtle, but it's there. Are we comfortable with the 3 kittens being so close to the keep? Yeah, I think I am. The problem with them is that their icon shows up because the line of sight doesn't block. Like, you shouldn't see the icon until line of sight. You've acquired line of sight with it. But I don't have good line of sight blockers going through the ground. Ground's not always blocking line of sight. Maybe that's all I need to do is tell the ground to block line of sight also, and then the kittens won't be showing up just when you run around the keep. But in general, I'm fine with it. It's like a hidden area, and it being right next to the victory spot, gives you the potential to cheese the level, but it should be an easy level, so I'm kind of okay with it. let's see if these two can just tear everything up. Any chance to hit that guy? No. I changed that attack to not just do all its damage at the first impact point, but to do it like over waves, and I don't know if it's exactly working
Your
right.
demons are tired. Try leading them away from battle.
Hit you?
Alright, let's go this way now. All the way away. Does Unity support vertex groups or shape keys? Shape keys, yes.
Surprise is running away.
Shape keys, yes. Shape keys are how I put blend shapes on a model. Like, see how little smiley dude is smiling in the bottom right? Ragdoll dude, if I type the cheat code for damaging myself, then his smile changes. That's shape keys.
Don't want to be the only meat walking around.
Shablow's gonna try, or his wife is trying to put, to give me a new demon, make a new demon for me that looks kind of like a little thin, at level 1, and then using shape keys make a buff version that I can just turn him into the buff mode by sliding that slider, the blend shape slider. And then when he levels up, that's how he'll level up, is by gaining a little bit of scale, but also by gaining lots of muscle, which would be at least twice as good as the visual effect I have right now for when demons level up. So that could be a whole new, like, era of kind of, I don't know, of something. It's definitely, I can imagine that being a pretty good improvement, because when the deeper the demons are, the more it makes you want to replay the game and try out getting different demons, getting to know them and seeing what they're like when they level up. If I could ever make that happen, that would be sweet. It's part of what makes Pokemon so fun, is if you really love the game, then after you beat it, you start over again and you play one of the different starting monsters and just beat the whole game again, but slightly different because you picked a different starter. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if my game did the same thing. They don't have to nap, but if you let them nap, then they're extra ready for battle, so let's do that and then make them fight. Should be easy then, right? Unless 12 defenders come out when the chairman fights. That might make this not so easy.
Eyewitness account of demons running amok.
I didn't even see who leveled up, but
After 2
Sweet.
demon reports, most keeps will start
compatible, right?
signaling something
Yeah, I think so.
wrong.
Who does he fight with? Yeah, he fights with Lightning Lady, and I don't have any of those. You still feel like you wish there was a more interesting way to make them show level up rather than a beefy chest. Scale plus beefy chest plus the animation? It's better than what I'm doing right now. Is that 12? Yeah, that's a whole 12. Okay, new float, new integer is totally working. They are panicking though. What's up with that? I don't know. Number of reports was equal to 5. This keep is completely... Okay, sure.
Scared as it can possibly be.
Wow, am I winning with this many extra cards? They're mostly panicking, or they were for a while, so yeah. And that's not gonna work.
This just in. Someone knows you're the demon summoner. Story spreading at 11. One of your demons.
Holy
just
crap.
grew a bit bigger.
How's this for difficulty?
Your demons are exhausted. Keep them away from battle to recover strength.
I think